Welcome back for another Watercolor Quickie. This time I'm going to talk a little about the importance of sketching in your sketchbook. I have a couple different supplies or things that you could use, but really you just need a pencil, if you have markers, listen, crayons if you like to draw that way. But my personal favorite is going to be the Aqua Bee Super Deluxe. It takes watercolor quite nicely, so I'll talk a little bit about the sketchbook before I go into the supplies that I use. But to me, the sketchbook is very important for the fact that it's kind of the way that I work out my ideas. So you can see some of my sketches here. I do pencil, and then I put a little watercolor, little notes for later on. So I do a variety of different things. If you like to, cut out, ideas from magazines and paste this on there. I used to do that a lot when I was learning and kind of getting inspiration. I would fill this full of different, pictures or images I printed out or I cut out and put them in my sketchbook. But again, I do little thumbnails, just figuring out what the composition, kind of ideas, if it's a demo, again, even to something like this where I have a little figuring out a composition, a little color information, so therefore when I go into my final painting I won't be struggling with figuring out what I need to put on. I do a little black and white little thumbnail here, little thumbnails, little test swatches, little notes for myself. Again, the thumbnails can be pretty small. They're just little composition, little, almost like, well, they're abstract shapes of sorts, right? Because if they work really great in abstract form, it's going to work. It's going to be a beautiful painting. So again, little swatches. Again, more thumbnails here. This is contour and blind contour. Let's see, more thumbnails. So you can see, kind of my process of kind of giving. And so what I do is I just fill this up as best I can, and as I work, you can also do, full renderings like I do here in my sketchbook. These were demoed, so you can go to the Art of Chet page on my Facebook page. They're live videos, but they're saved there on my page. So I just do these just to practice, and this is using a black Pentel brush pen and then just traditional watercolor. These are a few I did. I'll probably do some more, but again, there's multiple ways you can sketch. This is my personal favorite here, but any sketchbook will be just fine. When it comes to watercolor or markers, a multimedia book is going to be the best. But for kind of quick watercolor stuff, I have the Artist Toolkit, and this is from Expeditionary Art. You can visit artisttoolkit.com for this kind of stuff here. So this is a little pocket palette, as it has my paints here. This is the whole kind of pouch here, but it comes with the pocket palette. I believe it comes with a brush pen, but I can fill this up with different kind of information. This is or different tools that I use. Here's my Pentel brush pen here. Fits in here. A couple of kind of brushes, portable brushes that I can use when I'm painting out and about. This is a water-filled Niji brush here that you can just kind of fill it up, and you can use it quite handy. And then you can fill it up. You can put a little sketchbook in here. Again, these are people that I just do when I'm out and about at Starbucks or waiting for my daughter. These are little older ones here, so 2015, but I use my Pentel brush pen, and then I do watercolor on top of it. This one, yep, I haven't really filled it up yet. So I have this one here that fits nicely right in the middle, right underneath, the little pocket underneath. Great design by Artist Toolkit. And again, this is just my black and white, just quick sketches when I'm out and about. Like I said, just any real reason for me to draw. So you can see very small and tiny, and I use my other brush pen here to work on these. So the Artist Toolkit has this is one of the original ones. I think I was one of the very few that let's just say that I found this and I go, okay, this is pretty much, I got the small palette taken care of. So great design. The new ones even come a little smaller. Here's a smaller one, which is pretty cute, very small. I haven't filled this one up yet, but you can see it's very tiny. The nice thing about these, I still got, I'm gonna fill this one up here. The nice thing about these is that once you start sketching, you can just clip it, or just have it, clip it right here, and then you can just draw and paint. So this is a great little tool here, the Artist Toolkit. This is a pocket palette, very thin, and so you can carry it around. It fits in the palm of your hand, right? Little mixing area, so it's quite handy. So again, artisttoolkit.com, and let them know that Che sent you. But anyways, this is a little, kind of what I use as an artist when I'm doing sketching. So enjoy and keep drawing.